Yes.
Hold on. Even though it says it's on default and it says it's the headphones, it doesn't actually play it until I manually tell it to do it.
Shit.
Yeah, man, the roads are clear. I don't understand why Amazon just like shut down for 2 days.
Just so you don't get your stuff.
It just feels like every time. And I totally regret buying this shag carpet that's in my room. What a nightmare. I thought it was gonna be nice. And immediately my aunt's dog pisses on it and ruins it. And of course she doesn't do anything about it, doesn't try to clean it, doesn't offer to pay for it. So I have to try to clean it. I make it work.
Yeah, but also. Yeah, I was like, well, I figured if I didn't hear from you, it's like we were gonna get Judge Bros in a little while, like I self-destruct.
Not going to.
I'm just in the back room. Stupid.
It says you're just in a menu.
Failed to join session.
Okay, we're done. Last night I asked you. Yeah, because I asked you, like, that was the one thing I kept asking you. And you said, yeah.
I'm going to level up my Archwing.
Okay, do you remember?
So if you have Archwing stuff, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I got those new wings.
Yeah.
Last night I found a defense mission. It's all just Archwing. So you spawn in Archwing, you leave on Archwing, so it's all the experience goes to your Archwings.
I just didn't like all the abilities come with Archwing. They didn't feel fun.
Yeah, I think you're missing a lot of mods that make them good.
Surveillance data from nearby satellites.
Oh, I'm much faster.
Until I complete my task.
Okay. Twice as fast.
I just want a mod that makes me not fucking spin around in circles every time I bump a wall.
A week.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Barely any enemies. They haven't made their way to the defense point.
They're all stuck. Now they're just real slow.
I have the data. Move on to the next target. The enemy would rather destroy this data than have it land in our hands.
I think all these missions like this with Archwing should have been just like Star Wars, Empire Strike Back or whatever. Just fast paced, lots of enemies, and that's really it.
I feel like that's
The
what their
slow-
idea was, but then they made these corridors so hard to navigate.
It's awful.
Defend this satellite.
Got 50 more enemies.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yeah, it says that my companion is here. So where's my dog? It's just floating around.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
Still
approaching.
shade. Or back shade. I guess all of ours are here, but it's not visible.
Yeah.
I got what we need. Find the next satellite.
It's one enemy took 5 clips. Everything else seems to blow up instantly.
Do not let the enemy destroy the satellite
Oh, you're
before I have what we
you're
need.
pick it up, but apparently when you lose your iPhone, you can do that. That's pretty nifty.
For the people that are not criminals. For the people that are not criminals.
People, you can keep lyrics for them all. Oh no, I asked you like 6 times if you had a key. You said yes.
Don't know what any of the abilities do.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Crazy bird should be jumped all over at home.
Oh, that's cool. Sucking all the energy to you.
Soon. I think they're going tonight. That's makes no sense.
Right?
Mission accomplished. Proceed
Keep
to the
thinking.
landing craft.
They'll be like, your delivery. Boom. Have you ever had a package just completely skip the out for delivery and it'd be like at your house? Because that's what I keep thinking is going to happen. It's just going to be there.
Your next message is gonna be, "Oh, sorry, we couldn't reach you." We'll have to-
Exactly. And it's what's under my skin right now, man. I've experienced it. Like your app breaks, doesn't tell me nothing, and then you can't deliver. Oh man, I couldn't think of it. I had to do it one time, and then it started working. It said he couldn't deliver to me, and then it said he was like down the street. Like it showed him on the map. I was half tempted to go hunt him down.
With boosters, I got the weapon to 24.
Oh
and
my god. Arriving today. Like I just said. Not to interrupt you.
Are you good?
Oh crap. Oh crap. we'll see.
It's in your driveway right now.
And by 10 p.m., that means it's not showing up. All right. Cool. I get to sit here and be in a panic all day wondering where my stuff is.
You sit here and sound fucking awful, like you're talking through a tin can.
Yep. I'm doing all this complaining. You know what's gonna happen? It'll show up, be all broken, all of it.
I must extract
Stomped on.
crucial surveillance data from nearby satellites. Protect them until I complete
For a
the
long
task.
time, I thought whoever was delivering my stuff was rooting through what I ordered. I was like, gonna start stealing it because, like I said, they would sit in front of my house in the street because I'm at a dead-end street, and then they would deliver stuff. It's like, I was
This is
thinking,
it.
man, maybe they're just
Defend
on
the
their lunch
satellite
break.
while I
And
extract what we
my
need.
road is just perfect for it. So,
Yeah. So you're able to hide on your road.
I don't understand why people complain so much about delivering for Amazon. Look, I understand they make you. They're like, here's 300 things to deliver, but I don't believe for a second that you're stopping at 300 houses a day. You're stopping at 70 houses and you're delivering 300 packages, which is not a big deal.
Whoever's like setting the trucks up, I think would have a harder job in delivery.
To defend.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. And
Like the person
You
that's
know-
organizing like each truck is like, okay, we gotta make sure that you have like a more like a good route. Like we know you're gonna go to this neighborhood, so we gotta break all the houses like down that are going to that area.
when I did FedEx, someone would organize the truck, and that was fine. I mean, the only reason I gave up on FedEx was FedEx was not actually FedEx. FedEx Ground is not. It's just a name.
Got what we need.
It's like
Find the next
it's like
satellite.
owning a franchise. It's like
The
Subway.
enemy would rather destroy this data than have it land
The
in
other
our hands.
FedExes, they're actually the company FedEx. I didn't know that. So, who I was working for was a bunch of crackheads. And one was the biggest, fattest crackhead that I've ever known. And I loved it. His name was Michael.
Do
Mm.
not
Well,
let the
you're
enemy
talking about my
destroy
number one
the
follower.
satellite before I have what
Right.
I need.
Well, I remember showing up one day, and every one of them was drinking Bang energy drinks and smoking at least, before they got in the truck, a pack of cigarettes. One guy straight up talked about doing meth, like out loud, and they were laughing about it. And it's like, this is disgusting. I feel gross being here. It put me in a bad mood. And then they kept giving me a truck that was straight up broken. Like the one that
Still
I
working
crashed
on
into
it.
that person's house.
Continue to defend.
It really couldn't have been my fault, man. It literally slipped out of park, and then I proved it. Like after I couldn't get a hold of anybody, so I just gave them all the information. I think it's funny. I told them my name was my boss's name, Michael whatever, and I never heard anything about it other than I was being made to pay the insurance, the deductible or whatever that the company was going to pay is what they told me. And when they initially told me I wasn't going to have to pay anything, because I told the woman, I was like,
have
look,
the data.
you put
Move
me,
on to the
I
next
was like,
target.
my boss, the guy that you hired, put me in a truck that was broken and slipped out of the park, and I think I have a video. So yeah, because I went down the street, put it parked on a hill, just a little bit inclined, and it just popped right out, right in the neutral. It's crazy. And it didn't even make any noise either. Oh, and then the week later, that particular truck, the drive shaft and all that, like exploded, and it was
Stay focused.
like being
There's a heavy
disassembled.
unit approaching.
So even if I wasn't like sued, they demolished the evidence.
It was all
Man,
planned.
it's just an awful place. Oh, and then I actually ended up hurting my back a little bit, and everything kind of just compounded into a big bunch of crap. And they were treating me like crap. But they put me in a van, and then the guy said, so-called boss said it was his van, and told me to be gentle and all that. I was going like 100. It wouldn't go over 100 head limit. I was just dogging it, dude. And then I got stuck, got out, and just it's like, man, I'll throw some rock under it. I sat there and let the tires smoke for like 3 minutes until like, it started like trying to get hot. So I didn't want to get stuck forever. And then a guy came over who lived there with a tractor, and he pulled it out. And by the time I got it back, it smelled like it had been on fire. And I felt pretty good about myself.
Just a model employee.
Dude, he made me so mad. He was such a horrible person. And here was the thing. I was supposed to work as long as I had package. That was the deal. I was like, that sounds like an awful deal. So, meaning, if, you know, I had 70 things to deliver, they said, I'll pay you for a full day, go home. Sounded pretty decent until he started sending me to Paoli and even farther up. I was driving 150 miles from
Still working on it.
where the company was located in Indiana. And he was always sending me off to these random locations. And I've been to parts of Indiana I've never been to in my life. And I found out that Indiana is the poorest state I've ever seen in my life. These people, it's what I imagine California being like, full of homeless people stepping over them in the street, stuff like that. And I was near Paoli. I was like 10 miles north of Paoli with these people. It was shocking. I delivered to a guy, I don't know if I probably told you, but I delivered to a guy that lived in a tent. And, man, his house had burnt down, and he just put up a tent. And you could tell he's been living like that for 10 years or more. It's disgusting. Big piles of garbage everywhere, and he's ordering stuff from FedEx. Or through FedEx. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, and there was full-blown tent cities everywhere.
Just so I imagine orders through FedEx.
Right. But, you know, again, it's like, I've been to Indiana, I thought, and then the places I were, wow. I just didn't know. I didn't know you were legally allowed to just live like they were living. Yeah, I thought the state would just take your property. I wish I had gotten that one picture. It was a house. I didn't deliver to it, but it was right beside probably a $500,000 house in this place. Just imagine the worst, rundown, junkiest. Actually, I can kind of remind you of a place. Remember, we called him CO2 Boy? He lived beside the graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine that, just twice as bad in junk. And they tried to keep it somewhat tidy there, but just the way it looked. And it was a trailer, so I'm just and then I remember that nice house had nice cars right beside a dump. I mean, a dump of dumps. Yeah, I had what mind to work for
I must extract
Amazon
crucial
delivering.
surveillance data from nearby satellites. Protect them.
Only
until
thing
I
that really kept me
complete
from
my
doing
task.
Was they do one thing that annoys me. It's not the camera that looks at you all day long to make sure you're looking at the road and all that. It's that they supposedly scan your truck for any damage. they'll fire you if anything bumps into you or anything like that.
Do not
So,
let the enemy destroy the
yeah.
satellite before I have
What if I
open
walk away and something happens? I just don't know. Gonna catch me off guard and be like, hey. No, I don't know. I didn't like that. Oh, it got me thinking also about more FedEx stuff. Dude, I don't know how long I worked at FedEx. I didn't think I worked there long enough to start training people, but they had me training people, which was insane. And this dude that I was training, I was supposed to let him drive that
Still
day,
working on it.
and I
Continue to
repeatedly
defend.
told everybody, I don't want him driving with me in the vehicle. I said, I could put it clearly, I said, he's a major idiot. That day, he crashed
Stay
into
focused.
a basketball
There's a heavy
goal
unit approaching.
and put a 2-foot dent in the rear door. And then he backed into the house, the edge of the house, the roof, and then left. And I repeatedly told him, I was like, dude, we need to stop. We need to make an accident report. We need to tell the owner. He's like, oh man, no, blah, blah, blah. I looked at him, I said, you know what?
Move on to the next
I'm not
target.
going to say nothing either.
The
Whatever.
enemy would rather destroy
That's
this
all on
data
you,
than
dude.
have it land in our hands.
The homeowner called the cops, and it all, by the end of the day, literally cops were waiting to talk to him. And,
Nice.
yeah. Oh, and then they asked me why I didn't file a report or whatever. I remember saying, I was like, you guys never taught me how to file a report. But I was like, I know I needed to do it, but what was I supposed to do? And then probably in the next couple of weeks, I had my incident.
At the same house, nonetheless.
I wish, man. No, it was pouring down, raining. Couldn't see. My delivery truck was flooding. My seat was soaking wet. I wanted to drive it off the cliff, wondering why in the F. Here, why am I doing this? Talking to these people. It felt like I was abusing myself on purpose. I kept telling myself, this is a real job.
Because of what you told Matt the other day.
Yep. Well, Matt doesn't understand. He doesn't understand he thinks he understands the struggle of trying to keep a job. I didn't need, and I still don't. I don't need
Still
a
working
job.
on it.
If I want
Continue
to
to defend.
my own place, and I want to deal with my parents and all the ignorance of living like I've been living, it's on me. I have to change it. It's the same thing for him. But
Stay focused.
he hasn't even tried to get a car. You know, you can't have a job and not have a car unless you live right beside the company. So, but hearing him talk about, oh, I don't want to give up my day and this and that. I don't think you do. I don't know what to do. It's disappointing. Whoa.
I got what we need.
You could
Find
die.
the satellite.
Yeah. I didn't even realize. Just kind of wrong.
And if I didn't have a job and I stayed home all day, I would 100% lean into the professional streaming shit. Focus my entire life around trying to be a good streamer, making content. 'Cause if I'm gonna like try to make money in some way possible, like do what I'm doing anyway, but turning it into something.
Man, it's a mindset, dude.
This is it.
Or, I don't know,
Defend the satellite
how about
while I
fucking
extract what we
walking
need.
across the street and putting an application for the people you've been selling internet from for 4 years?
Dude, he said he'd rather be homeless. For real, that's what he told me. He said, I'd rather be homeless than work at that McDonald's. I said,
They know you
Yeah,
on
you
a
will be.
first name basis, so I'm sure you're there all the time getting food.
right? See, man, that's why I can't talk to him about this stuff. It gets under my skin. I'm gonna tell you some personal stuff about him. Dude, he has a kid. He's not listening and chatting.
Still working on it. Continue to
Just that one viewer. He could watch the VOD though.
He ain't watching nothing. Anyway, he probably needs to hear it. No one else tells him. Dude, he's got a kid, and he doesn't, as far as I know, he's not paying child support or anything. He's going to end up going to jail. But he don't want to take care of his kid. He don't want nothing to do with it. And what it is, it sounds like it sounds like a child upset about, you know, not getting his dinner or something. I don't know. It hurt my feelings hearing that, man. I'm thinking, dude, that is your kid.
Move to extraction.
Yeah, you slept with some hoe, and
What?
it didn't work out.
I went outside to go pee and they ran back in here like this.
Yeah. Bouncing off the walls.
I feel like I killed a lot more enemies this round than I did last round.
I don't really kill anything. Oh,
Another job.
all I was gonna say about him to wrap up my complaining is I believe he isn't worrying about getting a job or anything like that because no one, for one, is pushing him to do it. But I don't think he wants to because he doesn't want to pay child support. And I think he thinks that's what's going to happen as soon as he gets a job.
The baby mama.
Oh, he done took all of it. The test, it's his kid. He has to pay. He's supposed to have been paying. And the thing is, he should pay. It's his.
Yep. Children Prime.
Hear him say, man, what he said. You know, I think he said, God himself couldn't make me pay for that kid. It's like, he's your kid. It's just awful hearing that coming from somebody. I think I can make that. Yeah, I can make that move out.
One more round and I should have my last Archwing at level 30. My last crafted Archwing weapon at level 30. And then I gotta find some missions to do K drives. Because I got 2 K drives I gotta level.
I don't know about that K draft stuff, man.
I think you have to do the fucking races. The only way to level them up. Warframe level K drive. Google A says the races are the fastest way. Buy some mods from Rocky to make it easier. The upside to K drives is you don't have to guild them. Get a booster and a relay blessing, then spam races. Should be maxed out in no time.
Important surveillance data. Defend them while I extract that data.
Well, guess once I finish Archwing, I'm going to go play some Tony Hawk.
I wish it wasn't something. Whatever happened, man? Skateboard. It was so
Not
big.
let the enemy destroy the
People wanted to
satellite
do it. Did
before I
everyone just
have
get
what we
sick of
need.
like breaking bones and getting hurt all the time?
Right. The X Games like faded. People moved from skateboards to motocross, and then from motocross to Red Bull to nothing. Like people would rather watch people do crazy shit than try to do the crazy shit themselves, I guess.
The most X-gamey thing I've seen lately is Nitro Circus.
No.
They've been going on tours and stuff.
Nitro Circus is like a cross between freaking
Continue to defend.
Jackass and Red Bull.
Yep.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Well, I would totally be into like another Tony Hawk game or skate game. if they actually try to make it good.
Isn't there supposed to be a skate coming out soon?
Oh man, I've heard all kinds of things. I don't know. I thought they were doing something.
I got what we need. Find the next satellite.
Every time I hear about
The
something
surveillance
cool,
data
it
is
ends up
heavily
being some
encrypted.
kind of
It
remake.
will take time to extract.
Like, Metal Gear.
Defend this
When I
satellite.
initially heard about that, it was, I thought a new game. And it's not. It's just their actual remake of like 1 and 2, or 1.
Well, they remade like Snake Eater.
Yeah, Snake Eater. But it looks awesome. I'm interested. Depending on how they release it, you know. I don't want no season pass crap or DLC crap. I just want the whole game.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
There really are a handful of games they made proper sequel. I would totally pick it up. Skate. Almost any Splinter Cell game. I would totally check that out.
Whatever happened to Tom Clancy? Like he made the Division and like stopped.
Yeah, they made a Division. Was it Siege? Which is still going.
Yeah. We're all about
I think that's what it was. I think Siege started making money off of crap, you know.
I have the data. Move on to
It's
the next
just like
target.
any other company. They're like, well, we don't need to make nothing else. This is making a lot of money,
right. I don't need to make content. I need to make skins.
right? Yeah, because everything else turns into a what's the word? It's whatever. There's a probability of losing money when you know you're making money with a skin.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. This is it. Defend the satellite while I extract.
And
what we
you know, man, after literally living through Cyberpunk coming out, fell in initially, and then turning around into an insane success, selling like it was like 40 million copies or something nuts.
What made it fail? Just because of the optimization? Like it wasn't good?
Yeah, when it came out, every reviewer was like, it's garbage, you can't play it. There were lots of videos of it, you know, running like crap. And then you got people like me, it's like,
Still working.
I didn't
on
have
it.
really any issues,
Continue to
but I
defend.
did have an issue. I didn't realize it with the side quests not popping. I can't believe, again, man, how much I put into that game initially at the very first and didn't have any idea that I was missing well over half of the game, side quests, all of that. It just was like invisible to me. And yeah, my first playthrough, I was disappointed. It's like, man, what am I missing? Something don't feel right.
Oh yeah, it's only half the game.
Yeah. Well, some of the side quests turns into like hours.
All satellites have been hacked. Move to
Like,
extraction.
they could be their own game. The whole side quest where you get to talk to Johnny's old band, and one of his bandmates is still alive, and it just keeps going, and it's pretty cool, but it just was shocking. That was hours long, and it was really good. But you could play the whole game and never do it. So it gives me a reason to play it. Almost every time I replay it, I find something new.
Excellent work, Tenno.
But my point being is that there is no game that has come out and failed that can't be fixed.
Yeah. 14 is another shining example of that.
Yeah.
The Realm
Yeah,
Reborn.
but I think when they fixed it, it wasn't necessarily the success. The success is keeping, in my opinion, is keeping the player base. And they kept me with the story. And then after all these years, especially when I try to explain it to someone and I say it out loud, it's like really dumb sounding. But boy, did I enjoy the moments as it was happening. It was very strange. Yeah, the little rabbit people living on the moon saying those words, is so stupid. But it was so cool seeing them. And when you get to that part in the game and they introduce them, I think there was like a Three Stooge moment when some of them were talking to you. It was really funny. But yeah, I don't get the new expansion. Lamont or Wolfmont. Oof. Probably would have liked it a lot more if the main character sounded like a woman. Just had a nice voice. And not what it sounds like it does. It sounds like a dude. Even though it's a cat person. It sounds like a dude with a synthesizer over their voice.
And it's probably exactly what it is.
It is, it's a training. They showed pictures of all the voice actors, and all of them all around the world, they're all supermodels. Like legit supermodels. And then there's the freak in America, and I'm like, can we shoot whoever decided to pick that person?
So I'm just gonna do some K-Drive races. Like you can just explore the drift
Actually,
if you want, or you can do like the bounties. So
I need to do a nose tail grind and something else, something else.
oh, for your
Get the
comic
wave
book.
riders.
I don't know if you can do most of that stuff here.
Wait.
Wait, it's the
Oh.
wrong way. God damn it. I went the wrong way. No!
It's the wrong planet. I thought you were going to the robot planet.
No. There's the K-Drive races on Deimos. If you do them, they have like a special board that you can get only from doing those races.
Yes.
I didn't mean to come back inside. But might as well pick up a bounty.
You are here to assist.
Actually, no. I don't want to grab a bounty because I'm going to piss people off that I'm just doing K-Drives. I'll switch it to friends only so we don't get anybody else fucking around.
Sounds good.
Yeah, there's a K-Drive called Fever Spine that I've already got. I got one piece to it. I'm missing like the rest of the pieces to it. And
The K drives are probably not as bad as I think it is.
I think they'll
Yeah.
level up fairly quickly, like once you actually start using them.
Man, it just feels like it's close to being good. I just don't. I don't know.
I'm not being shot. I'm inside the fucking spawn room. Worm got inside.
These little floating gems in the sky. Is that just for a multiplier, or is that something to collect?
It's like a multiplayer.
It's not actually important.
So there's Dead Drop, Extra Line, Flow. Where the fuck that is. Shogun. Okay. So why couldn't they put pictures? No the light. Would you Acquire weapons including cage drive versus external cage drive.
Paying 5 seconds of airtime. Okay, Joe. Are you kidding me? I didn't just do that. Just
Hop on your archwing, go straight up in the air, switch to the
Oh.
K drive, and just fall.
smart. You know, I talk about a lot of crap about this game. You know, I just looking at this landscape. The things that I was saying to you that I wanted to experience that this game doesn't show. Like you look up into the sky and you look at this lattice of, you know, death and trees that look like either grown up from the ground or coming from the sky into the planet. I would love to have seen that like happen somehow. That is so cool of him. I mean, that's going into space. I want to see more. And they always do these really cool things, show this really cool artwork and design. They just don't show enough of it that like satisfies me. So I went all the way up. It wasn't enough.
Use that key mind.
Once you strike the first marker, the race is begun. It ends when
No.
excellent.
Damn, dude.
You can get higher on
It's way too high now.
the other planet. Oh, what the heck?
Damn it, man. Dang it.
Oh dear. Never mind. Pay close attention. When you hit the first mark,
I counted to 6.
a sure first step.
No.
fret. We need never speak of this again, dear.
Drive is so hard to control.
Write the first marker and the timer shall start. Hit
Well,
Every time, man. Every fucking time.
boldly done. Goodness. What a catastrophe. Strike the first marker.
Come
no, I
on,
think one of the
man.
things that game missing is there should have been an easier way to like grind, like in Tony Hawk. You just stay grinding all the time.
There's mods that help like the grinding and stuff. Like helps the magnetism of the grind rails. Keep missing gates. Paying attention.
Don't fret. We need never speak of this again, dear. Pay close attention.
I think I put too many mods on my thing. It's jumping way higher than I would expect it to.
I can't get 5 seconds of airtime. Falling from the space doesn't do it. I may even falling from space into a crack. I mean, I'm counting. I should be have done gotten it twice.
There's a quest popping up, like for you to do it.
Yeah, it's part of my wave router.
I know, but I'm saying is it active like while you're here? It might be one of those things where it's only on it with ballast.
Yeah. I mean, I just did the nose flanker thing, whatever, times 5. And it worked.
Oh, yeah. No, then. Come on, John.
Swift you were indeed, and yet others were swifter.
So do I have to wait for these other races to like spawn? I think I got listen. That's live. There. It's not there though. Not all different races are the drops not there today. Try to use tomorrow day after.
Yes, that was straight up 5 seconds.
Wow. Yeah, I'm missing one piece to the board now. And it's on a daily rotation. And it's random every day.
Of course.
So I have to wait till 4 o'clock today to see if it happens to spawn.
Finally. 5 headshots with secondary weapon. These are monsters.
Once you strike the first marker, the race is begun. It
Hmm.
a sure first step.
You know, when they added this, why not add like a place that they could have put in half pipes?
Goodness,
Really went all out.
what a catastrophe.
Or you could just
Pay close
Lay that.
attention. When you hit
Right.
the first marker, the timer begins. No time. Boldly done.
I need something with an easily shot base.
Yeah, most things here don't really have faces.
Right. Yeah.
The wild ride is done. Creditable it was, if not masterly.
Oh yeah. Last night my mom's playing on Facebook Marketplace. She finds a van. She's like, "You really should buy this. You can live in it." I was thinking, "Oh my god, you know, I think I'd rather kill myself."
Once you strike the
It's
first
trying to get rid of you after 35 years.
Right? Tell me I could park it outside and
Excellent.
stuff. I was like, I would rather buy a box trailer that, you know, you put like four-wheelers in and stuff, deck it out into like a video game room, and then just make it my little outside playroom. Because I could always sell it. A freaking van, I don't know. And the only one I'd ever buy that I would like stay in is those Sprinter vans that you can stand up in.
Yeah.
And those are a nice one. Something like 60 grand.
and thus
Yeah. Thanks to all the hippies.
circuit is complete.
For that, but
A most worthy
I think the whole part about being able to stand up in it and just somehow makes it expensive.
strike the first
I was thinking of
and the
at one point get something like that if it was attainable, and I was gonna make it like my put my computer and all my stuff in there, but then it's like, man, it'd be quiet, be nice. Then I have to hear anything, it'd just be me and whatever I'm doing. But then someone would end up stealing it, robbing it, burning it down, something. Something would happen to it. And everything I own would be bad up. What exactly are you trying to do?
I'm just doing the little K drive like races, little purple markers on the map. I talked to grandmother and she has you do a race. Just run through the little markers.
Saw
There's
her on
there's like certain ones that whenever you complete them, they reward you with a 100% guaranteed part to a K drive that's infested.
The wild ride is done.
So
Creditable
I didn't
it
talk
was,
to her because I thought she was
if
just a
not
bounty
masterly.
person.
if it's got the purple marker next to it, then it's the the K drive race. But right now you can do, I think, 2 like missions to get to the K drive. The one you're at right now is a guaranteed like drop for one of the pieces. But that's not the hard one. The hard one's up in the top left. That one's like the hardest one.
I'll take it. God dang it. Oh, immediately fell.
Yep. They suck.
What? Just make the grinding like real easy.
Once you strike
Like
the
magnetic,
first
like
marker,
how Tony Hawk
race is
was, you know? It would be fun.
boldly done.
I found if I take it slow and steady, it's a lot easier. If I'm trying to like go full speed with like sprint boost and charging jumps to the max, like I'm messing up every time.
Thought I was barely doing it, like leaping all the way over top of the second one. Why can't it just be the wings and just flash through it?
Why is there no Arcwing like races?
Circuit is
Right.
complete. A most worthy job.
Oh, sweet, I'm stuck. Oh, good.
Nice. I think I've just about done every race here. But the once you do that one, like the hardest one's up here on the top left. It's called Dead Drop.
It's worse than this, huh?
Oh yeah. This one's like bad enough that it's got a whole like Reddit following about how bad it is.
Pay close attention. When you hit the first marker, the timer
Uh-oh.
begins. No turning
38,
back after that.
38. Huh?
Excellent.
People also say it's a lot harder on controller. Damn it.
How in the world was I? What? Take like 5 seconds.
Oh dear. Never mind.
Oh dear. Never mind.
Strike the first marker and the timer shall start. A sure first step.
Keep getting caught on everything, anything. Oh my god, man! Like the tip of my board touched. Oh my god!
No, you stupid.
Goodness.
It's
What a
frustrating.
catastrophe.
Yep.
Pay close attention.
Like, I hate how floaty it is, and then how not floaty it is. I feel like you're floating in the air forever
Excellent.
when you don't want to, and you can't get like you can't go up when you want to. Like one time it's floaty, and next time it's like just sinking like a rock.
See, that's where it's like it feels like it's just needs to be like optimized. It's almost okay. I don't like us.
Oh my god!
Fair.
How do you
Fair's there.
how do you collect the combo multiplier out of the middle of the ring, but it doesn't count the ring being collected?
I had a second go where I went through the edge of a ring, bottom half of my body, and it didn't count.
Strike the first marker and the timer. A sure first step.
Oh, nice. Bounced my fucking head off the wall.
Oh dear. Never mind. Once you strike the first marker, the race is begun. Boldly done.
I keep getting to like 9 and messing up.
Well, does not work. Uh-oh. I got time. 2. Aha! I did it again.
Were indeed, and yet others were swifter.
I wonder if I can trade you the Beaver Spine.
It's a piece of the board.
Yeah.
I just
Untradeable.
want to accomplish this one race. and I'll be happy.
No, you need to do the fever spine race.
No?
Yes.
Sounds awful.
Yes. I just did it. It's not that bad. Because you need to do it. Otherwise, you won't be able to get to build the board.
Yeah, fine. At least it's this one today. That's all I need.
Well, you need the fever spines, the main board. So in order to get the mastery, you need the board itself. The other pieces don't necessarily matter. They're just the thrusters, the engine, the coil drive, whatever the fuck. But the mastery is tied to the board itself. So you need to craft at least a board.
Why's it gotta do that?
Why's the map here always so fucking covered in icons? Can't tell what the fuck anything is, where the chests are, where any mining is. It's all just so much shit.
I ran all over this map looking for material, something. I know the problem, because I'm not playing on PlayStation 2 controller or a Nintendo 64 controller. That's why. Game is so unfair right now. It's the stupid board getting stuck in tiny little cracks and crevices that really shouldn't. It's flipping floating. Really? I've gotten a 12 out of 14. Oh. I swear, every time I get right to the same spot, and the game screws me. I get caught in between these two like veins on this top part, and it just that's that. This game rarely ever stresses me out.
Yeah, I keep pushing the wrong button. I'm wasting all my freaking resources.
Yeah, you.
No. Good way, man. They put that little rock right there to screw you up.
I feel like the races were like an extreme afterthought. It's like, oh shit, we gotta put a race in the middle of this somewhere.
God, I missed this by the tip of my head. The last one. Yeah, it's like they had a good idea, but they didn't. This is the same minute. They've not tweaked nothing. And it could be fun. Like this right here, this one I'm doing. All they'd have to do is remove this one little rock, and it'd be fun. Or be fine. Fun. Also fix the whatever the hit pocket for the circle. My God. Why does it always have to be so close? Every time I'm screwed up, man, it's like I'm a hairs from getting it. I'm not even really boosting or anything.
Oh, yeah, I didn't boost either. I just drive straight line. I started boosting, I started running into walls.
And like the boosting, like I tried to jump, I held the button down, and didn't do anything. That last jump, 14, I finished this stupid thing with like a second left. It's,
It's only orbs. No treasure, like no treasure chests.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds weird.
Kidding me? You little demon cat. You yanked on the mouse. I just want to do this. Okay. That's a jump part.
Yet.
Finally.
Do you get the Steba, I think, for the reward?
Man, I don't think I got anything. That was pretty funny. I just jumped from my board, smacked my head on top of a branch, and then bounced like a yo-yo up and down. It's pretty good.
Alright, now you need to go do the one at the top left, under the Deimos Terminus. It's called Dead Drop. It is right about there.
I already don't like it.
Yep. Wait till you get to like check the last like 3 or 4 like checkpoints. And hint of advice: be able to quickly switch between your K drive and your Arcwing is very beneficial. Like you'll fall, like just hit like melee to like get off your K drive, switch to your Arcwing, fly back up, switch back to your K drive to go to the checkpoint. And that's where like mouse and keyboard is like superior because I have to have a keybind to switch between them.
Stick. Don't have enough momentum to go up. Stuck on hold. See, all they had to do is resculpt this land over here just a little bit. where you actually have a path that gets stuck on every little stupid thing.
What one would that be? A rank.
Man, this is awesome.
Mm-hmm. See, you could have been making content out of this.
Yeah. Zoomed in on my
Once you
face and
strike the first
me gritting
marker,
my
the
teeth down the
race
dust.
is begun.
Sure. Oh no. No!
Excellent.
I was doing good for a second.
No.
Oh, you know about that video filter that makes your eyeballs always stare at the camera?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that and have it zoomed in on my eyes all the time. That's it. It's just all my face. I need to rename myself the Holy Eyes.
The wild ride is done. Creditable it was, if not masterly.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Come
But
on.
I mean, like, I'm going up the hill, I'm jumping, and then I get right at that angle, and I just lose all momentum. I can't go up it. And of course, yeah, I can do it. It's just gonna have to be that perfect run, and no, I'm not in the mood. Just not in the mood.
All right. I'll believe.
Get out the game for one turn.
What? No way.
No, in the center of the X.
Okay.
Up on the top.
All right, buddy.
I found it. In literally, those treasure chests are full of material. Like what you know what you found in like one of the worlds when you were making a staircase?
Mm-hmm.
One of those again. Then we're supposed to hold a map of them. You can find a map and you can follow the map to the X and that will lead you to the same point. But instead, it could give me a potion of water leaking for 45 seconds.
Oh, okay, buddy. I got so many fish.
No,
Race, you know what you're doing, so I'll let you get on with
you
it.
got that
I'd
one race done.
appreciate being allowed
That's
to
about it.
watch.
Oh, I got 2 out of my 3 things. I just need to get those headshots,
Practice
and then I'll be done with that one.
I see.
Really need to work on their rep.
Has it reset yet?
You know where to find me.
No,
No.
the S haven't leveled up their standing.
Welcome.
They're only ranked 3.
Yes.
Because it's all these like tokens. You gotta collect the tokens and convert the tokens and level everything up. And it's,
Till next appointment.
I haven't really messed with it much.
None of the monstrosities you'll find out there are as fearsome as the demons.
I think they need to level these dogs up.
I hate these mushroom people.
Dude. Okay. Mutagens and antigens. Okay. Spy person. Okay. Two. 5. Yeah. Yeah. 5 mutagens, 5 antigens.
As you wish.
Alright, I'm gonna be back in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go get some burritos.
Mm,
Can't help myself. That's all I've been thinking about. I have used like all of my
Bye
you
for
say
now,
mutagens,
you shiny thing.
I was using the what was that stuff called? Sandang or whatever. I've used a lot of my material that take forever to make those little.
I can do
I need to
great
make
things
more,
with this.
acquire more of the what are they called? Mutagen mass. I need to make more.
See? I knew
That's
we were
what's-
friends. I can do great things with this.
What's it? Other thing called
Mining
Filtran. I
is
need to make
good.
more of those.
You're a good miner, Chip. Keep on mining. Shrewd. A player. I like it.
And I'll be.
Can you believe Belric and Rania? Together, we will build.
I can't undo what happened, but I can keep making progress here. Maybe my children. Sure. Take your time. Think it over. Works for me. Sure. course. Made to order. Be seeing you again, I'm sure.
You understand, don't you? The feeling of splitting open a nice, fresh ostomeal. That heady smell of acetone, liver, and corrosion. See you soon? I do know, what we'd look like. I always did. But you didn't hesitate, did you, to help us? Until next time.
The observation of Marsh. Why they bothered packing all this, I'll never know. Of course. Take your time. I quite understand. A salve for the bitterness in their hearts. We used to say it dripped from the cracked moon. Excellent, dutiful, and prompt. Shall we? Thank you, dear. Very kind. Go on, dear. Oh, magnificent stuff. Very well. I'll be here. Let's you and I have it. Oh, well. Can't be. Scurry back quick. Skippity hop.
Welcome to our haven.
Are you interested in a business exchange? Perhaps another many safe returns.
There is so much to be done here on Deimos. So be it. Very well. I am reasonably certain I shall see you again. Tenno! You are here to assist. This moon requires a curious mind and a firm hand. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
If you gather the correct materials, you can persuade the infestation to open up for us. Think of it like gathering bait. Infested gifts. That should do nicely. Find more. Very unpleasant, but undoubtedly what we need. Just a little more. Excellent. Take what you have gathered and place it into the vessels.
Now we're cooking. Uh-oh. Something's coming. Don't let it grab the snacks!
Bravo! Annihilate that life form. Obliterate any morsel of data we might have gleaned from it. I appreciate how much your kind enjoy bathing in spilled ichor and viscera, but I specifically asked for the life form to be sedated.
The combined sample is ready. Hurl it against Orifice Portal and it should open. There. Now we can progress into the tunnels. Do not dawdle. Airborne impurities from the infested have rendered these tunnels highly toxic to non-infested. We cannot access the vaults until the toxicity level has been reduced.
Some of the infested are real stinkers. Get them before they make things worse.
Use organic samples to help stabilize yourself against the toxicity levels. The infested carry their own antidote of sorts. The last of the infested in the area. The largest and deadliest specimens from deeper levels. Be careful.
Tox level's coming down! Now the infested have backed off! We can go to the vault! Just a little further! You're almost through the icky infested bits! The ruins await!
There is a guardian here. A necromech. You will need to destroy it so you can explore the ruins.
Here's the big guy! He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip!
Ah, the Necromech Guardian is here. Defend yourself, Tenno.
And he's down! Never doubted you for a minute, Chip!
mech has ceased function. A most satisfactory outcome. Follow me. I will take you to the safety interlocks. The vaults were extended and reinforced many times. The outer layers have all but collapsed under the infestation's relentless spread, but the inner chambers remain unbreached.
Here, like half dead. Help a friend out? You can rejuice me with void energy if you can spare it. Now we gotta use that code on the door.
A maximum of 3 errors are permitted before the failsafe protocol seals the vault. Do not simply guess.
There's all kinds of stuff down here. Some void stuff that never let out of ISO because it was so not fun.
You are to be congratulated, Tenno. Few can confront the guardians of the Isolation Vaults. A fuller mastery of the Void and all its implications would be helpful, of course. But this must suffice for now.
is my home. Be pragmatic in all aspects of life.
So be it. Let's see what you're made of. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
Oh, wow, it's so toxic in here it'll burn your casing up. We need to do something or the vault won't open. Some of the infested are real stinkers. Get them before they make things worse.
Organic material from the infested can help counteract the environment and keep us alive longer. They are well adapted to this.
can make it through these, we'll make it to the ISO vault. Hey, the tox level's coming down. Now the infested have backed off. We can go to the vault. Just a little further. You're almost through the icky infested bits. The ruins await.
There is a guardian here, a necromech. You will need to destroy it so you can explore the ruins.
Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip.
The guardian of the vault approaches. You must defeat it, Tenno. I confess I had my concerns, but that was expertly handled. The guardian is completely disabled.
And he's down. Never doubted you for a minute, Chip.
Follow me. I will take you to the safety intervals.
Spooky, ain't it? I think the family forgot a lot of what's really down here. Even before the infestation, they'd begun to stay away. Well, most of them had.
Generators all active, it is now possible to open the vault. One obstacle remains. You can only make 3 mistakes before the vault will lock permanently. Be sure before you input. I do not know what riches you may find, if any. But you will certainly discover some small measure of wisdom locked away down here.
An interesting expedition, I trust. You did well, according to Lloyd. A reward is in order for your efforts. I do hope you'll go again. There is so much more to be found. Things hidden from a mundane gaze.
attack is none the worse. Exercise caution whenever possible.
I do appreciate one who is not afraid of a little work. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to. This moon requires a curious mind and a firm hand. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
To access the isolation vaults, you will need to find a way through the infestation first.
Hey, that entry looks like it eats stuff. Maybe we can get it to open up if we feed it.
Collecting tissue samples from infested can supply us with a biological key.
Okay, we better get another one to be sure. Now we just need a jug to mash everything together in.
the lookout for infested. They will likely come and investigate. Do not let them disrupt the process.
the snack and throw it at the monster door! Yay! Let's go inside before it starts chewing!
Warning! Toxicity levels in these tunnels are deadly even for warframes. The vaults lie beyond, but they will be inaccessible until the toxicity has been reduced. Certain infested organisms are massively increasing the toxicity levels. Eliminate them. Use organic samples to help stabilize yourself against the toxicity levels. The infested carry their own antidote of sorts.
The biggest infested are coming! If we can make it through these, we'll make it to the ISO vault!
Toxicity is falling away to nothing with the infested gone. We can now access the isolation pods.
Just a little further! You're almost through the icky infested bits! The ruins await! Okay, Chip. Now you just need to beat a necromech so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already? Here's the big guy! He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip.
I confess I had my concerns, but that was expertly handled. The Guardian is completely disabled. The Guardian of the Vault approaches. You must defeat it, Tenno.
And he's down! Never doubted you for a minute, Chip.
We got lucky.
Come on! I'll show you the locks on the boat.
Shed no tears for the Necromech, for they are now relentless enemies to all, and there is no countermanding. all active, it is now possible to open the vault. One obstacle remains. You can only make 3 mistakes before the vault will lock permanently. Be sure before you input. Some of the knowledge that was brought back from the vault never left these vaults. I hope you can find the use for it.
Very, very good. You descend and return, most pleasing. So many descend and remain as remains. Perhaps you might learn more once you strengthen your void connection. It is a difficult place to navigate with only one eye open.
Perhaps we can make a trade. Greetings. I am prepared to assist you. I trust this.
Wow.
Perhaps we can make a trade. I am sorry we were many safe returns.
I'm not just someone.
Until next time. Let's you and I have a chinwag. Maybe later. Well, we've kept going this long. As you wish. Always nice to see you. Do stop by again.
Watch your step, Tenno! My ghouls could be anywhere! My ghouls came from bags. You will leave in them!
I do know, what we look like. I always did. There's a lot until next time.
I appreciate how much your kind enjoy bathing in spilled ichor and viscera, but I specifically asked for the life form to be sedated.
careful with the first incision. One clumsy moment can wreck everything.
Excellent job.
See you soon?